So yesterday I posted a video about 9-year-old Quaden Bayle, I believe, and in recent developments, people are feeling like this is a finesse. They feeling like this is a scam by his mother, and this is just something they do all the time. And I just kind of want to get a different perspective and know what is your thoughts on this, because I'm truth be told, I'm kind of feeling a certain way about it right now. I'm not ready to say that it is a scam, because I know that you could, just because he's posting money and doing all these type of things online doesn't mean he's still not getting bullied, because we know people with disabilities get bullied all the time. But what's your perspective on it?
I kind of feel the same way. Like I do feel like the video, it was heartbreaking. I mean, and I still do feel that way. I think those are raw emotions felt by him. I mean, constantly, I can only imagine that every day he's probably bullied and teased and stared at. And I think those were true emotions from him. Right. Do I also think, his social media pages are real? Yeah, sure. I mean, but just because he's posting things that seem, I guess, unnatural or right, what people would think is not normal for a 9-year-old. Like, just because he's doing that, I'm pretty sure we can pull up a lot of 9-year-olds pages that are doing the same thing. So some of the
and
things
they just as bad.
Exactly. So some of the things that he's doing, I think, are just typical 9-year-old things. I mean, I don't want to say that I think that's a good thing, but in a way, I do think it's good that he can at least have some of his life be as normal as possible. Do I think gang signs and middle fingers and stuff is a good idea for a 9-year-old? Absolutely not.
Right.
But I do think that at least he seems to have some part of him that is somewhat, normal, which is good.
Well, I tell you, for me, I'm not at the point to put any money in the GoFundMe page. I'm sorry. They did get my sympathy yesterday, but that's as far as it goes until I get more information about it. Truth be told, of course it can be a scam, but of course it could be real.
I think his emotions were real. That's what I think. It seemed to be. I think his emotions were real at that time. I think he was very upset about something. And I mean, I couldn't imagine being bullied every single day. Right. And on social media, he seems very confident, and he seems very, he just seems like a confident kid, but you don't know what kind of struggles he's has on a daily basis. Or no matter how confident you are, if you think you're a nice looking person and somebody's like, you're really ugly.
Right.
It doesn't matter how much confidence you have, like, that is going to hurt you. So you can imagine what that's like on a daily basis, to have to deal with that every single day. Of people constantly staring at you, looking at you, calling you names, just making fun of you, or just pointing out your differences. Right. And also, they live in Australia, so they are, I guess it's like a minority group. They're Aborigines, so that's a minority group. So they have to deal with, or he's having to deal with, not only having a disability,
right,
but he's having to deal with other, racially motivated, situations, and that's just an added, situation. So I don't think he was scamming anybody. I think his emotions were real at the time. I question the mom's motivation for putting it on Facebook or putting it.
That is the real question at hand. I ask myself time and time again, why are you? There's nothing no one else could do. I don't care how much money they get in the GoFundMe page. There's nothing no one else can help you with that. That is just something you're gonna have to try to work out, And I feel sorry for him if he is going through that. And if this is a scam, then they probably just made their last scam, because I don't think they're gonna be able to scam anybody anymore, because this is huge. This is at a whole nother level.
And it's really sad. I think it's a really sad thing too. Like, your child has a disability, and he's obviously going through something. He's obviously having emotions, and who wouldn't have, some really serious emotions in regards to being different or having a disability. But for you to try to capitalize on that is completely wrong, if that's what she's doing. If she's honestly looking for help and looking for just some kind of advice on how she can help her son, then I'm all for that. But if she's doing this for monetary gain, I have nothing for that. I think that is 100% wrong. That's just horrible. I mean, he's already dealing with enough, and you don't need to add anything extra, by trying to get money out of somebody or trying to get extra sympathy from somebody, and it's all for money. Like that's wrong.
Well, yeah, and until there's concrete evidence that this is a scam, I'm going to refrain from making a judgment that this is a scam.
Right, exactly.